my darlings. I'm Card Readings with Jamie and I'm back with another live. We are live on about 4 different platforms today. We are. So how are we all doing? I'm just trying to find my YouTube. Where is it? There's the little bugger. How is everyone? How much is it for reading? Link in bio, my darling. Link in bio. That's got my price lists and everything on it. Literally all my price lists. It does. Okay, we've got over 13 different prices that you can pay for. We do. Give me 1 sec. There we go. Yeah, we got many different prices. It's nice to meet you as well, my darling. Hello. Thank you for the roses. Hello, Sage. How are you, my darling? Thank you for the reposts. How is everyone doing today? Thank you, Queen, for the 40. Thank you for the 40. Oh, shizer. That was loud. Did I break my watch? No, that's fine. Perhaps that's turned £1 down the drain. Hola, señorita. How are you? You got your leaving search results today. That's good. Thank you for the heart, me. Afternoon, my darling. I'm whacking everything today. I've just whacked my mic about twice. If you want a card, my darling, link in bio. Done. Where's Queenie? Queen. Queen, you've got 62 minutes, my darling. Okay, added to your bank. So you got 62 in total. Move you guys out slightly. Oh, there. Move you up slightly as well. Let me just put my lights here so I was using it for private reading. And then we get on with the reads. Or we do a few yes and no's, then we get on with the reads. I get my laptop today. I do. So we will, from tomorrow, hopefully be streaming through a laptop. I also get my camera today as well, which should be better than the laptop camera, which would be good. So we get everything today. And I get my phone on Monday. I get my new phone Monday. So that's nice. It is exciting. It's just going to be a pain in my bloody arse. And then I have to buy a monitor. So if my laptop works, I then need to buy a monitor. Hello, Jensen. How are you, boo? So yeah, Zed, I think yours has come through. I'll check in 1 sec, my darling. Yeah, it's a gaming laptop I bought, so that's the pain in my ass, is trying to set up a gaming laptop. Never set one up before. It's another Acer. It is. I've got 2 Acers. One's my mum's, one's mine. But I've had to rebuy because my one's become crap. It doesn't have the software that I need. Well, enough of it. So I had to pay £500 for better software, which is annoying. But hey ho. I'm okay, just woke up. I've been struggling to sleep. Oh, go back to bed, my darling. Go back to bed. Sleep is important. Hi, lovely. So weird, but it's Millie from Costa. I'm the one that always compliments your nose. Hello, my darling. How are you? How are you, boo? But yeah, so we've got the gaming laptop. That'll be coming today. We've got the iPhone. That'll be coming Monday. What else did I buy? Did I buy a screen protector? I don't think I did. Shit. Oops. So I've got no screen protector for my phone. Hey ho. Who's messaged me? I'm probably a scammer. What else have I got? I've got the webcam coming. I've got the microphone here. So we will see how everything goes. Let me just create the list, y'all. Let me create the list. TikTok, don't need that. I need paid list. Ollie, I'm adding you, don't you worry. Remember, guys, don't spam your questions. I will get to them. It will just take me a couple of minutes. So Ollie, because you asked earlier, you're 5 unless say otherwise. I then need to add Michelle /5. We then need to add Zoe /5. Millie, were you the one from the bingo? From the bingo place? The cost near the bingo? That I went to every Monday. I think it was every Monday. I think. Guys, I could be going mad today. I had a good night's sleep, but my brain ain't working today. My brain's not braining today. Are you pregnant? Let's have a look. No, my darling. Also, yesterday you told me that I'll have fun tomorrow if I'm in control. Is that because your anxiety? Yeah, so you'll have control over your anxiety, my darling. Should you accept the offer? Let's see. I feel like you should, my darling, yes. See. Do I have Ollie? Hello, Ollie. I know where you've sent me your reading. I was just down my neck a minute ago. Why is it not down there now? Thank you for the gift, my darlings. There you go. So, Ollie, and Ollie, balls in the biscuit tin. Ollie. Let's see what you get, babe. So, Ollie. Did A... I sent 2 questions. Give me 1 second. Should you talk to T about what you want to talk to them about? Let's see. Yes. Did A see you taking pictures of your bike today? If yes, how does she feel about it? Let's see. No, she didn't, my darling, no. Should you send a follow request on Instagram? I feel like you should, my darling. I feel like it might show that you want peace, not war. Okay, so I feel like sending her a request on Instagram might just show her that you actually want to deliver something between the both of you, have help between the both of you. Okay, sort of have the relationship. But what I would say here is I don't think you'd be necessarily friends, but I do think that it would cut the ice between the both of you, okay, my darling? So I do think that would help. Do you want like an energy check, my darling? Are you looking for like an energy check? Thanks for the follow. Yeah? Brilliant. Let's have a look. How's your knee? How's your knee? Let's have a look at the energy. So yeah, I feel like no pain. That's good. I feel like you two are going to get better with each other, my darling. I feel like there is going to be a connection. I don't think it is going to be like a friend connection or anything like that. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like you'll be more of an acquaintance, okay, my darling, because I don't think that you'll let her back into your life at all. Thank you for the follow. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like there is going to be more of an opening between the both of you two, which would also suggest that you two will be having more of a better life with each other, okay, my darling, having a better life. At the same time, what I'd also say to this as well, my darling, is I do feel like she's going to talk to you a little bit more. I feel like the thing that is mainly holding you two back is the relationship between the both of you and the fact that there is nothing really. And I feel like that is why you two are quite held back at this moment in time. I don't think that that is going to stay that way though, my darling. I do feel like that is going to change for the better. I don't think that she will accept the request straight away. I think she'll see it, but I don't think she'll accept it. I think that she will think about it. I feel once that you two have had the talk, I feel like she's more likely to listen to you a little bit more. I also feel like she's more likely to accept it. But I feel like you guys need to have the talk first, my darling, okay? Otherwise, I don't really see anything there in that aspect, okay? What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like you need to become more open with yourself. Hello, Raya. Okay, I feel like you need to become a little bit more open with yourself, my darling, because I don't see that you're being very open with yourself at all. This could also be where the struggle is coming in between the both of you two, is that you're not being very honest with either of the both of you. What I would also say here as well, my darling, is I feel like you need to be more connected. I feel like you're trying to get your energy back, but I feel like that is where your main struggle is, okay, my darling? What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like you need to start preaching your feelings a little bit more. I feel like you need to start opening up about yourself a little bit more. Again, best time is October, my darling. I feel for the both of you is the best time would be October. Or autumn, so around about September, October time. I feel like those are the two times that would be best. That is when your planets are more aligned, and that is when you are more aligned and your stars are. So that is when you will be a lot better. Okay, that is when your energy will be a lot more fulfilled, and when your energy will be a lot more open in more of a proper aspect. Okay, hello Claudia. So I do feel like that will be better. Okay, boo? Does that make sense? I feel like my chair's too. Any specific dates? We can have a look. Let's have a look. Give me 1 second. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you for the heart me. Let's see specific dates. 16th and the 18th of September. 30th of October. Round about the 5th of October would be quite good as well. Okay. Hope that helps. Thank you for the Mami Shibia. I think that's how you pronounce it. Thank you, boo. I don't know why, but I'm starving today. But does that make sense, Ollie? No, I'm too far out. Ollie's about to love me. th to the 18th, yeah. Pardon me. Ollie's going to love me after that. That's the week before you go away. So yeah, that'd be quite a good week then. Because then at least once you're away, you know, you don't have to see and forget about it for like 2 weeks. So that's a good time to do it, I would say. But at the end of the day, it's ultimately up to you, my darling. But yeah, does that make sense before I go on to the next person? And while I wait for that, I'm just going to quickly add people to the list. What are next? So if you want to know what's next, my darling, link in the description for payments. Brilliant, glad that made sense. Give me 1 second. What has Ollie put in the group chat? Oh, excuse me, sorry. That slipped out. How's your watch, Ollie? You enjoying it? One sec, guys, I'm just adding people to the list. Tracy, what are you? ASMR burp. I know I didn't mean to. Hello, Relordo. Tracy, what sub are you? Tracy. I've lost Tracy. Where's Tracy? Tracy, so you got a 10-minute reading, so you can ask more than 3 questions. You can, I think it's up to 9 questions. One sec. You can ask yes and no questions, my darling, yes. So you can ask up to a maximum of 10 questions, my darling. As you got a 10-minute reading, or up to a 10-minute reading, roughly. So next I've got Michelle. So Tracy, you're in about 10 minutes, my darling. Michelle, what would you like your reading on, my darling? Zed, you're in about 5 minutes, babe. Oh. Hello to the person on Twitch. Thank you for the bless yous. PayPal, brilliant. Thank you for the bless you. Right, give me 1 second. Hello, Empress. It's not paid only today. You can ask yes or no questions if you want to, but paid readings take priority. Right, give me 1 sec, yeah. Do I do free readings every Monday all the way through to Wednesday? Every Monday through to Wednesday. I'm so anxious. Fucking hell. I'm so anxious about the house move. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna afford everything. You're not. Sorry, was that a bit blunt? One second, just putting Twitch onto my phone so I can see the Twitch chat from other people. So today the page, yes, you got paid today, including 3 yes or no's. But every time we get to 50,000 likes on TikTok, I do give away 2 free readings. So there is a chance to win 2 free readings. And if we get like a TikTok universe, or basically if we get a TikTok universe or a TikTok star, the whole live becomes free. So basically you guys are relying on TikTok people. What do you mean try again? Oh, fuckers. Give me 1 sec, my darlings. Do I need to load up my other phone? Yeah, who gives a shit if connection timed out? Fuck off. Twitch. Install. No thanks, I don't want to link my PayPal account. Fuck off. This phone is so laggy. Give me 1 sec, guys. I am getting there. I am getting there. This is what you get. This is what I get for not loading this phone up. Michelle, I'll be with you in 1 second. Thank you for your patience, by the way, my darlings. It's saying this, I can't see your PayPal till I get Twitch on my other phone. So, let's see how it might take a second. Michelle, what kind of mood are you in, boo? What kind of mood are you in? Happy? That's a shame. I don't know if I've got any happy decks. Of course you have to be happy today. Of course you do. And try curious, that's better. One sec, just logging in. Card. Meetings with Jamie. I've got many curious decks, that's alright. Scrap that, I've got you a deck. Mad how I've got to have like 3 phones right now. I've got my Twitch, I've got my YouTube, can't be asked to get my Facebook. We get there if someone starts typing. Michelle, here we go. So, Michelle, oh my god. Michelle, you give me War and Peace. Where's question 1? I'm skipping the bit that I don't need. So, Tony bought her own ticket to go meet Anthony in Canada. Will they progress with this relationship or end it? Let's see. Let's see. I feel like there's going to be an end, my darling. 3 of Cups, the Hierophant. Yeah, I feel like there's going to be an end. I feel like it's going to be more of a friendship more than anything. I don't feel like it's going to be a relationship, my darling. It's got the Hierophant as well, so I feel like he's going to start taking authority. I feel like he's going to become a little bit more controlling and just go, look, step back. I don't need you. Okay. What I would also say here for you as well with the Six of Cups, my darling, I feel like he can see that she likes him. He can see that she wants a relationship. But for him, he's just there like, I don't really want anything. Can you just off? Sort of vibe here. We got the stars. It's almost like she's trying to manifest the relationship back. Okay, but no, there's nothing coming. That's what she said. Question 2. Anthony's energy check towards me. Is there still hope for us ending up together? Let's see. Yes, there's still hope for you guys ending up together, my darling. Let's have a look at the check. So yeah, I feel like there is still hope, definitely, for you guys to be together. Although it's a small hope at this moment in time, I don't think it's like a hope that can't be done. Okay, so I do feel like there is definitely something coming there, my darling. There is definitely something coming between the both of you. So I do feel like it is going to work out. What I'd also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he is trying to open himself up a little bit more. Yeah. We do have the World, then we've got the Three of Wands. So what this is suggesting here, and the Magician. So what this is suggesting here, my darlings, I feel like he's got a lot on, but I feel like there are good connections between the both of you. What I said with the Three of Wands is I feel like he's looking more into his future in where he'll be going, what he'll be doing. And I feel like he can see you in the future, so we do have that as a positive, my darling. He can actually see you in the future. What I would also say to this as well, my sweetie, is King of Athens. So yeah, I feel like it's almost like he stabbed himself in the back slightly, and I feel like he realises that. What I would also say here, especially the Six of Wands, is I feel like there is definitely success. I feel like there's a lot of vitality in the relationship as well. I feel like although vitality is quite small at the moment, I feel like it is going to be building up, and I feel like it is going to be getting bigger and easier. What I would say at the moment though, my darling, is I feel like you need to be a little bit more precarious in where you're going and what you're doing. And I feel like the reason why is because I feel like the energy is ever so slightly stagnant at the moment. I don't feel like it's going to stay stagnant. I just feel at the moment it's stagnant. Okay, my darling, but I do feel like it is going to get better, and I do feel like it is going to change for the better. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he wants to become more open with you. I feel like he does want to communicate with you a little bit more as well, my sweet. We do have the Fool, though, with the Ace of Athens. So what this is suggesting here is basically the Ace of Athens is the Ace of Swords. So what this is suggesting here is that I feel like he is overwhelmed in the mind, but I don't think that he's going to stay overwhelmed. What I would also suggest here, my darling, is with the Moon, I think that is, yeah. With the Moon, this is suggesting here that he is stuck in a sort of a triangle between the both of you, okay? This Tem is not leaving him alone, and he knows she's not going to be leaving him alone anytime soon. I feel like that is what's making it harder for him, okay? Is the fact that he's trying to move forwards, he's trying to go forwards, my darlings. We do have the Fool as well, so this is suggesting that he is going into a new relationship, which will be with you. Queen of Coins. You need to look at your own energy, my darling. You need to fall in your own energy. Okay, but although there's positivity, energy is everything, okay? You need to be more positive with yourself, you need to think more positive, my darling. We all know you're negative Nancy, my darling, but you need to become more positive with oneself, okay? You need to look at oneself in more of an open aspect, okay? What I would also say here for you as well, my sweetie, is I feel like he is trying to protect you. I feel like he is trying to be by your side. Yeah, he is trying to be by you, my darling, and he is trying to make it work with you. Okay? It is just taking him a little bit of time. He doesn't know where he wants to go or what he wants to do right now. We do have the Hierophant and we do have the Ace of Wands. So this is suggesting here that there is definitely some passion. With the Hierophant, this is suggesting that he wants marriage, but I feel like he wants a bit of more of a controlled relationship. Okay. I feel like he wants a bit more of a controlled relationship between the both of you. And I feel like that is where the struggle is going to be. I feel like he will start saying stuff to you soon, my darling. I just feel like it's going to take some time. September's going to be a good month for the both of you, so is October. Okay. With the Two of Wands as well, my darling, mixed in with the Two of Coins. So this is suggesting that balance is coming back in. This is suggesting that he does know where he wants to go and what he wants to do as well. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, this is suggesting that he's going to become more open. Justice, Hanged Man. This suggests that you guys need to see it from multiple angles, not just a singular angle, my darling. At the same time, this is where the balance comes in. Once the balance is in the relationship, that's when everything starts to work out. Okay, my darling. But all in all, I feel like it's quite positive between you. Hello, darling. But yeah, I suggest that this is going to be more positive between you guys, okay? 4 of Wands, 9 of Wands. So yeah, although he's defending himself, although he's protecting himself, my darling, with the 4 of Wands, this is suggesting a success in marriage between you two, okay, babe? Does that make sense? Hello, Mumsy2503. Brilliant, I'm glad that made sense. Good afternoon. Also, guys, there'll be no live in the morning tomorrow, but I'm getting my nails done. I still haven't got a pattern, so they were going to be done next week, but then I broke a nail, so we've moved it to this week. Hello, user. That nail I broke. It's not like broken off, because I can't break it off. If I do, I break my whole nail. Like my bedded nail as well. I break everything off. So I've got a nail crisis. Hey ho. If you like a card, my darling, link in bio. £1 for 1 card. That's if you're on TikTok. If you're on any other social media like Facebook, link in the chat. If you're watching on YouTube, link in bio or link in description. If you're watching on TikTok, I think Twitter, Twitch, even link in description. I don't actually know what else I'm live on. Link in bio on Twitch. YouTube link in description, Facebook link in linky thing. You guys, you know what it is. Link in bio. Who did I just do, Michelle? Hello, Amazing Grace. How are you? You like my nails? Thank you. I do, but I need to get them redone. See, nails are expensive, but I can't do them myself, so I'll pay to get them done. I'm not buying some crappy stick-on press-ons. Ugh. I'll sooner die than do that. Thank you for the follow. Do I have Zoe? Patterns are so hard to maintain, I know. I know, and they come off too easily. And y'all know I'm vicious with my nails. Y'all know I like whack them into anything. Literally. Hello, Joey. Do I have a Zoe? Z-O-E? Zoe? Zoe? Hello, what would you like to read, number? What did you message me on, boo? WhatsApp. I can't access that while I'm live, my darling. Can you message me on Instagram or Telegram? Or you can email at me at cardreadingswithjamie. Sorry. It's only because I use that phone to see the YouTube chat. Until I get my laptop, I have to use 2 phones to see 2 different chats. Technically 3, but I've got no one on Facebook, so I don't need to see the Facebook one. Don't think I've got anyone on Facebook. If I've got someone on Facebook, say hi. Let me see if my Facebook comes through. Ardy's page, yes, my darling, then it's link in bio. Or you can get a free yes or no, but you have to wait. So Facebook doesn't look like it fucking comes through. Little fucker. Fuckity fuck. Fuck. Just get my other phone out. Thank you for messaging me on Instagram. Guys, don't judge me on the phones. Do I have another stand? Fuck, I don't. Oh, shit. Give me 1 second. Ooh. We got a new follower. Or subscriber. I don't know who they followed and subscribed on. Oh, it's Twitch, I think. Hello, Golden Eye. Hello, Golden Eye. I'm good, thank you. How are you? Thank you for the follow. What does tarot mean? So tarot is a card game called Tarocchi. It is. So yeah, it's called Tarocchi. And it's literally playing cards. Here's one of my playing card decks. That's Tarocchi. Thank you for the heart me, not hard me. Whoops. And it comes with 40 cards in total. Okay, 40 cards in total. It does. So that's what it originated as. And then it became used for fortune telling. And the English translation is literally tarot from Tarocchi. So quite similar. So that's quite cool. It is. But yeah, that's basically all it is. And then you can use anything for fortune telling: playing cards, oracle cards, Lenormand cards, Kipper cards, tarot cards, fortune telling cards, gypsy cards. I can use your palm, I can use your face, your eyeballs, your eyes, your bones. I can use bones as well. The moon, the sky, stone. I do stone readings. They're 88, 88. Crystal ball readings are 77, 77. I think. Oh, how I just said that all fucking wrong. Give me 1 second. I think I've got it right. So yeah, crystal ball is 77. A lithomancy reading is 88, 88. A future life reading is 66, 66. Then you've got psychic readings, which isn't using anything. It's just using me. So no tools, and that's 100. Hello, Evelina. Wait, bones, yeah. Actual bones. You can also do teeth as well. You also do, like, use teeth. Like, cast teeth. Getting a bit medieval, but you can use teeth. And then, for easier readings, you've got 1 card for £1, 2 cards for £2, 3 cards for £3, £4. Celtic Cross for £4. £5 is a mini, £10 is a full. 15 pendulum, 22 major arcana, 33 1 month forecast. Any extra months up to a year are £10. Extra like for any extra months. Then it's 44 for witches rune reading, which is runes. Then you got 55 for tough love / empowerment armor readings. And then we've got the other ones I've just mentioned already. So why are they expensive? So they're not all expensive. Some of them are cheaper. The reason why is due to how hard they get. So the harder it is and the more energy it takes, the more it costs. The less energy it takes or the easier it is, the less it costs. So it's all about how much effort I have to put in, what I have to use, how expensive it is to buy the stuff. So for example, the 8888, which is a lithomancy reading, is I'm using these things. Now these can smash quite easily, but I've got to throw them, I've got to cast them, and I have to replace them after however many uses there is. So. Now, psychic reading is the hardest to do. So, one sec. So, yeah, psychic reading is the hardest to do. So, that's why that one's £100 for that. And then, if you want a 12-month reading, that's £143.33. It is. And the reason why is because you're getting 12 months worth of readings. Oh, it's 1414. And by the way, yes, somehow I remember the mathematic sides of this. So tarot reading is using tarot cards, or basically just using cards, because it's not just tarot that I do many sorts. And a psychic reading is where I'm using absolutely nothing but my brain and connection to spirit. Give me one sec, this phone's shit. It's very laggy. So you'll give me a second to get it working. There you go. Oh god, yeah, if you want to learn something, I will happily teach at the same time. I'm not going to like leave you in the rut thinking, well, how do I do this? What is this? Like, I'm going to tell you. One sec, I just got to find my Instagram again so I can get your reading up. I've lost my Instagram. You know when you have like over 200 apps on your phone? And then you lose your Instagram. 143 for 12 months of psychic readings. No, so it's 143 for 12-month reading. So that's a 12-month forecast. You can turn that, so if you get 12 months, you can turn that into using crystal balls, lithomancy, runes, 22 cards, or just a normal psychic reading for the 12 months. You'll basically get, so if you book 12-month reading, so 12-month reading, which is done in one reading, you'll get everything, because you're paying 143.33. So you get literally everything that I use in one reading when you book a 12-month reading. If you book a psychic reading, you get all the psychic stuff. What made me want to do tarot? So as this is your reading, I'll answer your question on that one. So basically my teacher bought some angel cards into college about 3 years ago now. Or is it 4 years ago? 3 or 4 years ago, I can't remember anymore. Thank you for the follow, Harmy. And then I went, oh, I like those cards. She told me what they're called. She did a reading on me. I bought the angel cards. And I went to Mum, I'll never bring tarot into the house, don't worry. But she doesn't like tarot. And she was like, okay. And then one night I went to her, I went, I don't care what you say. I don't care whether you agree or not. I'm streaming tarot. I'm going to do it as a job. Now, Mum and Dad didn't believe I'd ever make money out of it. Neither did I. Thank you for the follow. I thought I was just going to do it for free. And it would be free completely. And then people started paying me. So I turned it into paid and free. Ever since then, it's now my job. And then I saw a tarot set. I thought I'm going to buy that tarot set. So I said to Mum, I'll buy this tarot set, but it's not to use on people. It's to use on myself and to learn. And she was like, oh, okay, that's fine then. But she could see I had the gear. She could see I could do it and that I wasn't scamming. And then she started believing. So she's now a believer. My dad's a believer now. My family's a believer now because of me. And then I thought, you know what, I'm going to use tarot on people, so I started introducing tarot into my readings. And then ever since then, I've got a collection of over 250 plus decks of tarot, oracle, element, kipper, playing cards, runes, you name it, I've got it. So I've got many ways of reading. You will not find a reader that can read the amount I do. You'll never find a reader that can read everything that I read. The only thing I don't read online is your palm, and I don't read tea leaves. I will never read tea leaves because they're too expensive. I would basically have to charge you over £200 per tea leaf reading. Because to buy tea leaves, they're about £50 a bag. They are for tea leaves, like proper tea leaves that you pour and use a strainer. So the old-fashioned ones are about £50 a bag, if not more, depending what you buy. So they're just too expensive to make it worthwhile using. And I'd be pissing myself all day. I would be. I'd be drinking that much tea. I'd be pissing myself all day. So I thought, you know what, I'm not going to do tea leaf readings because it's going to cost my bladder too much. And it's going to cost me too much money in the long run either. So that is why tea leaves will never be done. Cost too much. Way too much. I don't have the money. So, software update ready to install. I don't give a shit. I don't use that phone enough. Una doors, 3 is counter thank. I've got 5 phones. 1 I'm streaming off of, 3 I'm watching the chat on, and the other one's getting payments. If people bought me the bags of leaves, so if they bought me the tea leaves themselves and they said, can you do me a tea leaf reading with these? I would say yes, sure. But if you made me buy them, then the answer would be no. I don't have the money. So I've got YouTube on one, I've got Twitch on the other, I've got Facebook on the other. I do. Because I'm streaming to TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Twitch. So I'm streaming to 4 platforms at once. Hi, just wondering, can you talk to people in a picture that is having a hard time surviving? Yes. If I understand that correctly, yes. But yeah, so if someone bought me a bag of tea leaves, I'd be like, sure, I'll do a reading. But you can't use PG Tips. If you don't know what PG Tips are, you don't live in the UK, it's a brand of tea bag that most people like. Thank you for the heart, mate. You can't do readings with those, so you have to buy proper expensive tea leaves to do readings with. And they're an insane amount. And I seem to think the only place I can actually find them is in the healthy shops, like the nutritional ones, or in fucking London. And I'm there like, I'm not spending that much on the bloody tea leaves. I'll do a coffee reading, because to buy the coffee that I need, which is Turkish coffee, that's cheap as chips. I can buy that. I mean, again, I'd be peeing myself or shiting myself all day, but it's cheap as chips, so I don't mind that. Don't have leaves on Amazon. They do, but again, still expensive. I think it's about 25 quid. 25 quid or more. I'm not paying 25 quid for a bag of leaves. I refuse to. I'll pay 5 or 10, but I'm not paying bloody 25 or more. Like, no. I can't afford it. I just do not have the money. I mean, I've just spent 300 shy of 300 shy of £2,000 today already. I do not have the money to just, you know, rack it off on tea leaves and stuff like that. And you have to buy special cups as well. You can't just use like a normal cup. You need a proper cup. So I bought a gaming laptop so I can stream for you guys properly from one device. I've got a new iPhone for more terabytes. I got the iPhone 16 Pro Max, so I can have more terabytes. I've got the 1 terabyte one, so I can record better videos and longer videos and not think, oh my god, I'm about to kill my phone with the storage. So when you do this as a job, you have to invest, and the investment can be very, very pricey. Except for that will last me about till the iPhone 20 comes out, so I don't mind. Well, roughly till the iPhone 20 comes out. Right, let's go on with the reading. So, Zoe, do you mind if I read this out loud, my darling? You got the 15 Pro, you hate it? Yeah, the 15 isn't that good. Nice paid today, my darling. Hello. So, you and, we're going to call them F, because I've got no idea how to pronounce that, haven't been together, and you've been trying to fix it. However, he says he wants to be alone. Does everything like we did in a relationship. He does everything like we did in a relationship. So, I don't know what's going on inside him. Deep down, that's the reason for this. Oh, what's the reason for this? Do you think he will progress and get back together? When is the best time for me and him? Let's see when the best time for you guys to get together. Let's see. I feel the best time would be 31 days time. So, month and a day. Third question, cannot think. That's why if you can't think of a third question, you don't need one. Pardon me, it's only, like, 3 is like, you don't have to hit 3. So let's have a look at what's going on. Let's see what's happening. Let's see what you get. So yeah, I feel like you guys will be courting again soon, my darling. Again, I'm old-fashioned, so courting is dating, for anyone that didn't know that. But yeah, I do feel like you guys will be courting each other once again, my darling. I feel like, again, 30 and 1 days. Okay, I feel like you are going to get the good fortune back. Yes, it is going to take some time, but I feel like you are going to get there. One thing that I would also say for you as well, my darling, is I feel like you are overthinking your situation a little bit too much in this aspect. I feel like things are going to be working out, but I feel like you need to stop overthinking it, stop looking at it as a negative, okay? What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like you are on his mind quite a lot. I do feel like he is thinking about you, okay, my darling? Okay. I feel like he's saying he doesn't want anyone due to the fact that he's almost like trying to hide. Okay, my darling, he's trying to be there like, yes, I'm this strong, handsome man thing, okay, and deep down he's there crying inside. Okay, my darling, so what I would say here is I wouldn't trust everything that's on his outside. Okay. Because deep down he wants like a community. I just feel like he's been broken so much. I feel like people have killed him off so much, so I feel like he is just genuinely held back, my darling. So what I would say here is do not worry about it. Okay, although it hurts right now, you'll be fine. Okay, you will be fine. Okay. Well, I guess if you think about it, Ollie, in the old days, men were always told feelings are for yourself. You don't show them in front of people. I mean, I won't show my feelings in front of people. I won't cry in front of anyone. If I hurt myself, I won't show that I'm hurt. I'm old-fashioned. I'm very old-fashioned. Did saying that I am gay, so I'm old-fashioned yet I'm gay. Anyhow, thank you for the follow. He does show me emotions. He gets upset because he says he doesn't want me to be hurt. Yeah, but I feel like he just doesn't want to show like the despair. So if you think about it, you've got trauma and then you've got like mass trauma. He's showing you trauma, but he isn't going to show you the mass. Okay, he's not going to show you everything that's going on, my darling. Okay, and I feel like that is where he will struggle. I feel like he is slowly opening up, and I feel like he will open up even more, my darling. I just feel like it's going to take time. I don't think it's going to be straight away. Okay, I don't think it's going to be straight away, my darling. I do think it is going to take some time. I feel like it will get there, but I feel like it is just going to take some time, boo. Okay, so I feel like you just got to be patient with him. You just got to go with the flow with him and just trust him. Okay, there will be marriage between the both of you, okay, my darlings. There is going to be a solid connection between the both of you. I feel like there is someone trying to break you two up because they're jealous, but I don't think it's going to work. Do you think I should stop speaking to him? No, no. Don't stop speaking to him. I would maybe give him a little bit of space, but I wouldn't, like, stop. Okay? A little bit of space would be fine, but don't, like, completely stop with him, my darling. Okay, I don't think that would be a smart idea. I think you will screw yourself over if you just suddenly stop. Okay, so no. Okay. Thank you for the follow. Okay. I don't think he would ever cheat on you though, my darling. I mean, his ex messaged to try and ruin things. So yeah, that could be the person then. Thank you for the follow. That could be the person then, my darling. That could be the one that's trying to stop it. I feel like he's trying to be as mature as he can, but I feel like there is a depression hidden there. I don't think he's been honest about his mental health either, my darlings. I do think that there is something hidden there as well. I would watch out for that. I feel like he's not being completely truthful, but I do feel like there is the love there, my darlings. I do feel like the love is going to come back. I do feel like it is going to come in. I feel like he is trying to open up more with you, my darling, and I feel like he is going to be more honourable between the both of you. What I would say is, though, he needs to open up. I feel like you're the only one that can get him to open up, though, my darling. But you've got to give him time, but show that you're going to be there. It's almost like you've got to try and win the trust. Win the trust and you'll be fine. Okay? Does that make sense, my darling? Thank you for the FYPs. Thank you for the heart me. Oh yeah, control your anger issues, my darling. And yes, I just said anger issues. I know when someone goes, I need to control my anger. We all know you mean anger issues. We all know. You get wound up when the same words get said again and again. Can't be anything. Yeah. We all know what you mean. We all know that you're actually going, like, I've got anger issues, I just don't want to admit it. You're just there like, I don't want to admit that I've got the anger issues, but I've got them. I'm just going to hint at it, hoping that no one's going to notice. But we all know it's there. But yeah, does that make sense, boo? You're going insane. Aww. The best people are insane. Why do you think you come to me for readings? You're coming to an insane person. But I'm glad that made sense. Nah, fuck. Is it there? Here it is. Give me 1 second, I just need to get my lip balm out. Ow. Thank you for the follow. One sec, just let me put this down my chest. Oh, there we go. There we go. Thank you for the follow. I've let my lips get way too dry. Especially here. Thank you for the level up, Sparks. Yeah, my mushroom's lit up. Thank you for the roses. Hello, Gary. What do you mean when your earnings start? Thank you for the FYPs. Good afternoon. Happy Friday. It is indeed. It is indeed. Isn't it funny how you got no trolls today? You watch, I've just jinked the motherfucker. Pardon me. Do I have Tracy? Hello, Jodie. Yes, I have received your payment, my darling. I have. I just not added you to list yet. I'll add you after Tracy, my darling, okay? So that's when the new list gets done. That's right, Joey. I have got your payment. Don't worry. Hi, Jamie. Just a deep dive with 3. Can't think of any more. That's right, my darling. We can do an energy check if you would like to as well. Are your questions on PayPal? Yeah, they are. Just found them. I don't know why I don't check before I ask. It's like I ask and then I check. It's like that. Whoops. So, first question is, Tony interested in the woman who works at petrol station? Let's see. Let's see. Hello, Bianca. So I couldn't see then. Hello, Tracy Lloyd. So let's see. I feel like he's interested through friendship, my darling, but I don't think that he's interested through relationship, okay, my darling? Friendship, though, yes. Okay. Hello. I don't know how to say your name, so, but hello. Hello. Second question. Is Tony talking to anyone romantically on Facebook? Let's have a look. Let's see. No, he's not talking to anyone romantically on Facebook, my darling. No, no, no. Third question. Is Tony in love with you? Let's see. Hello, La. Hello, LA. Don't know why I called you La. Hello, LA. Let's have a look. I feel like he does love you, my darling. Yes, he is interested in you in a love way, but I feel like it's becoming more than love. Okay, my darling, more than love. Okay, so it is going on further a lot more. Okay, boo. So would you like an energy check? Is that correct, my darling? Please? But let's see what you get. Hello, Jodie. So what I would say for you here, my darling, is I feel like I feel like you're over-worrying about the situation, my darling. I feel like you're overthinking it. I feel like the relationship between you two is actually quite swell. I do feel like there is definitely more communication coming between the both of you. What I would say at this moment in time, though, my darling, is I feel like you are holding yourself back way too much. I feel like you're also overthinking it too much, okay, my darling? I feel like the problem with you is every time you see another girl in his life, understandably, you're there like, oh my god, is he going to cheat on me? I feel like you need to have more faith in him, my darling, okay? You need to have a lot more faith, okay? I don't think that he would cheat on you, okay? I don't see that he's capable of cheating, okay? At all. I don't think that's in his blood, especially with the illness that he has, my darling. I think you said it's fibrosis or something like that. So there's like nothing cheatable there. He wouldn't be able to, my darling. His body could not do that. Okay, it's too hard. If he was younger, yeah, he might be able to do it, but now, no. Not at the stage that he's in, my darling. Okay, so no. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he's going to become more open around you. At the same time, I feel like he's trying to take control in the relationship, especially of himself, my darling. Okay, I feel like he's trying to take more control of himself. I feel like there is definitely a struggle there for him. Okay, I feel like it's almost like he feels like he's losing himself. I don't think that he wants to yet. I don't think that he's got... One second, it's got my eye. Oh, yeah. I don't think that he wants to lose himself right now. He's not in the state to lose himself right now, my darling. So what I would say here is I would say hold yourself, okay? Try and show that you're going to be there to help him, okay? Try and show him that you're going to be there to help him, my darling. At the same time, what I'd also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like there is a tight connection between the both of you, especially financially. I feel like he needs help financially. I don't think he would ever ask you for the help, though. And I think that's due to the fact that he's there like, this is my life, this is my screw up, okay? I think he's old-fashioned. To him, he's there like a woman shouldn't help a man pay. Okay, I feel like he is old-fashioned in that aspect, my darling. I don't think he's sexist. It's just because of his age, he was always brought up to be the gentleman, okay? He was always brought up to be the gentleman and never to ask a woman for the help, okay? He should be there giving the woman the help, okay? By the way, guys, that's not me being sexist. That's just his point of view. So what I would say here is I feel like he will come to you when he's in desperate need. I don't think he's got to the point where he's in desperate need yet. I do feel like he's getting to that point though, my darling, okay? So he is very, very close, okay? He's very close to actually having to ask. What I would also say here, my darling, is I feel like your financial situation isn't as good as it could be. So this could be also another reason why he hasn't asked you yet, okay, for the help, because he knows that even your financial situation isn't good either. So what I would say here for you, my darling, is he's going to be there for you through death, through light, okay? No, he knows your financial situation isn't as good as it should be. Okay, he knows that it could be better, okay, my darling. And I feel like this is what's making him struggle, is the fact that he wants financial help, but he also wants to financially help you as well. I also feel like there is the true love there. One sec. Excuse me, sorry. Okay, sorry about that. What I would also say here as well, my darling, is I feel like he does want to take you out. I feel like he does want to get the strength to take you out, my darling. Because I feel like that is something that he would really want to do around you. And I feel like he feels ashamed that he can't take you out anywhere at this moment in time. He knows that his body isn't able. He knows that, one, he's not mentally able. Two, his body's not able. And he's there like, I really want to take her out or do something special for her. So I think that he's definitely going to be thinking of what he can do. Whether he finds something, that's another thing. But I do feel like he is getting there, my darling. So I do feel like he is slowly getting there. It could be much better, but right now it's not. I feel like his illness is taking him over slightly right now. So that could also be where another negative is at the moment. Is the fact that he is thinking about his illness. He's thinking about what's going on. And where he's going to be next. He knows he's going to be in hospital soon if he's not careful, my darling. So I feel like he is trying to move away from the stress and any stressful situation. and I feel that at the moment a relationship is slightly too stressful for him to go into at the moment. This could be why the relationship hasn't gone any further than it could have at this moment. Hello Katie Lou, but I feel like it will be going further very soon, my darling. Thank you for the harmony. I feel like he is fighting for you, my darling, no matter what. So he's always fighting for you, always fighting to make it work between the both of you. So I do feel like we have that positive as well. We do have the positive of a fight. Okay, so that is good. What I would say here, excuse me. What I would say here is hold back. Okay, my darling, and you'll be fine. But you've got to hold. You need to bring your strength back up, my darling. Okay, your finances are very stagnant, so focus on yourself right now. Okay, don't focus on what he's doing. There's no point. Okay. At the moment, what I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like there could be a meetup between you and his friends. And I feel like he will join you on that meetup. So I feel like we do have that positive as well. I do feel like he's going to be a little bit homebound for the next couple of days though, okay, my darling? So that is going to be a bit of a struggle, but that is going to mean more contact between the both of you, okay? At the same time, what I'd also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like there is going to be a lot of passion between the both of you. Thank you for the follow. Okay, a lot of open passion. There could be some sexual times between the both of you as well, my darling. So we do also have that mini wee positive there. Okay, is that there could be some sexual times between you two in a good way. What I would also say here is I feel like he's always going to fight for you as well, my darling. Okay, so even if you two break, he's going to try and fight back and come back, okay, my darling? And there will be that apology that is necessary, okay? Does that make sense? Yeah, sex is always a bonus. Don't know what people like about sex. It looks painful. You're very welcome. Is that yours? Not unless you paid for a reading, my darling. If you paid for a reading, I'll call you up when you're on the list. Excuse me. I feel really relaxed and I shouldn't. I don't know why I feel so relaxed. I'm bloody stressing about Monday. Hey ho. Right, give me one sec. That's better. I don't know if you guys heard that click then. What's happening Monday? I've got an event. Problem is I can't put any of my pegs in the ground. So we've got weights. I don't think I've got enough weights. We'll soon find out though. Soon find out. So yeah, it is annoying, ever so slightly. And the guy still hasn't come back to me on what's happening, which is annoying me even more, because I'm there like, well, what's happening that day? Where do I sit? Where do I set up? Like, he's not sent me anything through. He's just gone, well, I've just had to redo the whole plan. I'm there like, you've left this way too late. Literally, I'm just there like, you've left this way too late to do the planning. Hey ho. So let me create a new list, my darlings, and then I'll be with you. So as I read out your names, make sure you are here. Otherwise I'm not going to be a very happy bunny if I have to keep shouting at everyone. Joey, for a 3 card. We've then got Catrin. I think that's how you say it. For a 10. And then I've got Ariana for a 3-month reading. Do I have Joey? Oh yeah, hopefully I get it over the weekend. I am really hoping. I am hoping for that. Hopefully. Did I say Joey? It's Joy. Sorry. Joy. Hi. Joy. What would you like your reading on, boo? You got 3 cards. Just been saying Joey. Whoops. That's dyslexia for you guys. You see words where they're not meant to be. And then you're there like, shit. You are asking about a Joey then. Oh, that's good. That's good. So what is your reading about, my darling? You've got 3 cards. So that can be 3 questions, 1 card for each, or it can be 2 questions. It's up to you. How would you like to do it? 1 question, 2 or 3 questions. Up to you. 1, 2 or 3. Okay, so when we get to the 3-month, it does become a bit of a long reading. Basically, the more you pay, so the bigger the price of a reading, the longer it is. If you pay for the £100, then people might as well not even book another reading because they're going to be waiting one hell of a long time. Bear Joy, what would you like your reading on, boo? I need a question. What is Joey going to do next? A vacation or a date or what? Let's have a look. Or should you move on? Let's see. I feel like there's going to be a relationship between you guys. I don't feel like it's going to be much of a date. I feel like the date's going to be after the relationship. So I think he's going to ask you out next and go, can we start a relationship? And then I think a date's going to come the next, like, will be the next question after that. So the next thing is being asked out, as in, I want to date you. And then it's going to be relationship. Thank you for the follow. Okay. So it's going to be, can we go out together, be together, I love you, I want to be with you, and then it's going to be asking you for a date, okay? So there is actually going to be a date between the both of you, okay, my darling? Oh, you've got a massive delay. That's why I wasn't going to reply quick enough. So what I would say here for you, my darling, is I feel like there is going to be a beautiful relationship between you guys. I feel like that's going to be happening within the next 1, 2, 3, 4, so 4 weeks, my darling. Okay, 4 beautiful weeks, okay, my sweetie. Okay. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like within the next 8 weeks, I feel like there's going to be some positivity. Within the next 6 days, I feel like you're going to start noticing a difference in his actions as well. Okay, these actions are going to be noticeably different in a positive and good way. This will be moving him forwards into your life and him moving into yours. Okay, my darling? So it is going to be very, very positive. Okay. I feel like you're going to see him again next 6 days. Okay, this is where you're going to start noticing the difference. So yeah, within the next 6 days is when you'll notice the difference, my darling. Thus, him coming back in. Okay? Does that make sense, Boo? I'm just gonna mute you on TikTok, guys, because I'm gonna shout. Dad, can I have some crisps, please? And a cheese string, actually. Thanks. There you go, I'm back. I'm just gonna wait to see if that made sense. How is everyone doing today, and what is everyone doing today? I don't think you heard what I asked for. My back. I want to click it. You guys don't mind clicking sounds, do you? I don't know. I'm just waiting to know if it made sense for that person. I hope you guys don't mind clicking sounds, because I'm clicking my back whether you like it or not. You're going to the shops? All nice. Clicking is a satisfying noise. I know. Some people don't like it though because they're weird. I'm just there like tough. I'm clicking whether you like it or not. I'm Australian, but I might go to sleep soon since it's morning and I haven't slept yet. Ooh. Nice. I've pulled an all-nighter a couple of times. Never do it. It's not nice. Hello, Hallie. Right, this is going to hurt your ears if you've got headphones in, so I recommend taking them out for a couple of seconds. Hey, Dad. I was saying, can I have a pack of crisps and some cheese string, please? Thanks.
What did your last servant die of?
Beheading, but he ignored me. For anyone that was wearing headphones, I am not sorry for your ears. At all. I didn't say eat my crisps. Thank you.
Just make sure they're not poisoned.
I'm poisoning you in a minute.
You're safe.
Oh, Dad, what's the tea?
I have no idea.
Is it takeaway?
I doubt it because of Monday.
What's Monday?
You're out all day, aren't you, at an event?
Just realised that.
It's bank holiday Monday.
Yeah, just realised that. Right, give me one sec before I move on to the next person. I'm just really hungry. Why are you saying no? Honey, I'm not peeling it with these nails. It goes up my nails. Feels horrible. I think I've probably just annoyed so many people. Here's the deal. Here's the deal, Katie. If I get a TikTok universe or TikTok star, I'll get another cheese string and I'll eat it the right way. And I'm only saying that because I do not like the feel of peeling it. So I'm making it as hard as I can so I don't have to peel them because I don't like the feel. I don't know if we can be friends anymore. Boo-hoo. That's my way of eating a cheese string and I like it. I've got sensory processing disorder. It does not feel nice. Thank you for the "You're Awesomes." You allow it, good. Last time I checked, I'm the owner of this stream. You have to allow it. Just saying. I don't know what this sounds like for you guys at all. Crunchy. Give me one sec, guys, we will get back to readings. List is open if you want a book. Let me know if you want the price lists. Cheese. Shall I blow them up and pop it? Obviously. I can't. No. I have an asthma attack if I try that. Have I gone like Ed? And if your wife left you, your wife ain't coming back to you. Just saying. Right, let me get one more thing to eat and I'll be back. One sec. I just realised it's not going to be one more thing at all. Hello, Rainforest. It's not going to be one thing at all. I see the headlines now. Death of a tarot reader on live stream. Yes. I can see it too. Yes, you can, Rainforest. No. Just give me 1 second, guys. Got Turkish delight. If anyone says to me what's a Turkish delight, bugger off now. You haven't lived if you've never tried a Turkish delight. They're so gorgeous, look at that. Hello, Alicia. This. You haven't lived if you haven't eaten a Turkish delight. Just saying. Yeah, that one's a chocolate one. Big solid choice. Three bits I got rainforest on it. I agree. If Doc's out for you, you might have time. We'll see. Right, do I have Katrina? Hello, babe. What would you like your reading on, babe? Thank you for the rose. Oh, what have you sent there? What's that? Thank you for the you on my jam. Oh, I want jam now. I could eat a whole jam. I could eat a whole pack of jam. Not even joking. Give me some jam. So, just some love guidance. I have a lot of healing to go, but it's been nice to know. Okay, so when you say... I want to say when you say jam. You got jam stuck in my head now, rainforest. When you say love, are you in a relationship or wanting to be in one? That's the first question. I've never had apple butter jam before. You're divorced and no relationship at the moment. Okay. Okay. Let's see what we get. Do you like male or female? I think it's a Texan thing. I think it's Texan. Apple butter, pineapple, whatever it was called. Some apple butter jam, that's what it was. If I ever go to Texas, I'll try some. Because I've never heard of it in the UK. Just changed my deck over. I said deck, by the way, guys, D-E-C-K. Heads out the gutters. Mine's out the gutters. We don't need them in there. Just saying. I know where some of your minds have been, and it's dirty. It be dirty. Good morning. So, let's have a look at your relationship status then. Let's see what you get, boo. Right now, what I'd say here for you, my darling, is I don't think that there is going to be a relationship coming for you anytime soon. I feel like it, until you've worked on yourself, my darling, I don't think there's going to be a relationship till next year, okay, my darling? So the start of next year is when you're more likely to be in a relationship. What I would also say here for you as well, my dear, is I feel like there's a new opening coming for you. But I feel like the self-love is the key thing that you need to do for yourself first. Okay, until you got that self-love, there is nothing, okay, my darling? So what I would say is work on your self-love, work on yourself, and you'll be fine. I feel like until then, there's nothing. Okay. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like you are going to become more open very soon, my darling. What I would say here, though, is I feel like you need to become a little more open with oneself. You need to work on the third eye chakra, my darling. Third eye, okay? At the same time, Neptune is on your side. You just need to learn to work with it. What I would also say for you as well is I feel like there's a Virgo coming in towards you. Okay, a Virgo or an Aries. Okay, I feel like they're going to start a relationship off with you right now, my darling. And then I feel like a relationship is going to come out of it. Okay, my sweetie pie. I feel like, again, this relationship will be next year. But I feel like that is what you're going to get out of it, okay, my darling? What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like it's going to become more of an open relationship between you guys, which is suggesting that you guys will actually let it out to other people as well. Like, y'all will actually tell other people that you're in a relationship. You're not going to hide it. I feel in your last relationship, you hid it for too long. And I feel like that is why you guys were so out of balance with other people, and when other people found out, they were quite surprised. That's not going to happen this time. Good afternoon. Oh, I'm from the UK too. So I do feel like that is going to become more positive. Okay. Yeah, it was a DV. Oh, I don't know what a DV is. Is that like a diva? Is that a Dick Van Dyce? Dickhead? You hit it a lot, yeah. Thank you for the follow. Abuse. Oh, it's a dickhead then. So yeah, domestic violence. Yeah, dickhead. Dickhead. What I would say here is I feel like this relationship is going to become more passionate between my darling. Okay, I feel like it is going to become easier between the both of you as well, and I feel like it is going to become more open. Well, we've already said open, but yeah, it's going to become more open, more subjective to you. I don't feel like there's going to be any more violence between you, my darling. There might be some verbal abuse between the both of you. You two might cuss each other out. Okay, but I feel like it's going to be quite a nice little relationship. I feel like the cussing out could be like maybe getting an argument, but I feel like you both will be cussing at each other. And I feel like you'll be laughing about it afterwards, like you'll realise how stupid it was. Okay, so what I would say here is I would say you've got no worries about this at all, my darling. Okay, there is nothing to worry about right now at all. Did you report this person for domestic abuse or domestic violence? Like, was there any report of it? No, you should have reported. You could have got help if you reported. Obviously, only do that if you feel safe enough to do so. But I feel like that would have gave you a little bit more peace of mind. I feel like that would have made your life a little more easier. But again, obviously, it's your life, up to you, your choice. I can't tell you what to do in that aspect. Okay, my darling. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like the relationship is going to open up to quite a rocky start at the start, because it is going to be a friendship, and y'all are going to be taking the piss out of each other a lot. Okay? It was... Oh, it is coercive. Okay. I was there like, what in the fuck does that word mean? And then I've just realised what you've popped. Yeah. So it even surprised you. So that's like one of the most dangerous ones you can be in. Okay, well the nice thing is you got it out. So you're out. Okay, you're out of that now. So that is a good thing. I don't think you'll be in one of those again, my darling. Okay, not one bit. Okay, you'll not be in another coercive one. It might feel a little coercive at first, but I think that is because you're so used to being in one. You might suddenly think that everyone's being coercive. But you will soon come to realise, my darling, that not everyone is. Okay, and I think that is just due trauma. Trauma. Okay, that will just be down to trauma. Okay, I think that's where the rocky start is going to come in. That is where your struggle is going to be. Okay, my darling, I feel once you realise that not everyone is like that, not everyone's going to be like that, you will be better, you will be fine. You've just got to believe in yourself more. You've got to believe in the relationship more, my darling. You've got to believe in where you're going, what you're doing, and what you're fighting for, basically. Are you doing therapy or anything like that? Like counselling, therapy, counselling? Because I recommend therapy or counselling for you, my darling. That would really help you out. And I feel like that would be much better for you as well. And that will bring you a lot of joy. So I feel like that would actually help you out quite a lot. Currently due to costs, that fair. As soon as you get the money, go into counselling, my darling, okay? I wouldn't say therapy would help you out as much as counselling. I say counselling would actually be better for you, because it's more led by you than anything else, or at least in England it is. I don't know about America or other countries. So yeah. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is you do have red tiger's eye, which is ran by, which one is this? Aries, my darling. And it is a sacral chakra. It is, okay. Your yoga pose is that flip over backwards. Okay, I recommend doing that a little bit just to help you out, okay, my darling? I do recommend it. Andy, I'll be getting to you in 1 second, my darling. I'll be dealing with you myself, so give me 1 second. What I would also say for you as well, my darling, is get some lapis. Get some opal. Opal is... I've actually got some opal. Okay, get some opal, my darling. This will help you out as well. Okay, that helps with depression. Okay. Opal helps with some depression. And get yourself some obsidian. That will help you as well, my darling. Okay? Does that make sense? Andy, babe, you're just getting more people into my live. Obsidian, it is amazing. I'm trying to get an obsidian crystal ball. And I'm also trying to get an obsidian... what else am I trying to get? An obsidian scrying mirror. But I'm glad that made sense. Andy, so you are correct, my darling. This is plastic paper. It's just plastic and paper. That is correct, my darling. But the pictures on it actually symbolise something which unlocks the back part of your brain. So you believe in karma, which means that you believe in the spiritual self. Okay, my darling. Use your brain, my dear. The fear of opening up is tough, but I know I will get it. You will get there, my darling. This is why what I'd also recommend for you would be Reiki to realign your chakras. But another good thing would be yoga. Okay? I think yoga would help you out because you'll meet new people. You will. Or Pilates, they both work. Or Tai Chi. Okay? And this will all just help your body in fitness and mentality. Okay? So any of that will also help in the meantime. You can also just get it all on YouTube and do it at home for completely free. Okay, my darling? So you can do that and help yourself, my darling. Okay? I will get ill very soon. I'm already ill, my darling. I'm asthmatic. Okay? I've got hay fever. I'm allergic to horses. I'm allergic to cats. What else am I ill of? I've got eczema, I've got autism, I've got ADHD, Honey, I'm the full broken package. Unlike your Amazon order, when they throw you onto the side porch and your glass. That's what I am, basically. I am the full broken package. Literally. Okay, so if people... I'm also mentally ill. My mental health isn't as good as it should be. So technically that's classed as mental illness, even though I'm not mentally ill, if you know what I mean. Lies is my thing. Honey, you're just jealous that you don't get paid to do your hobby. You're just jealous that you have to work for a corporate company. You're just jealous that your mama never loved you. You're just jealous of me, my darling. I know you want to be me. I know you do. Okay, I know I'm hot, handsome, cute, gorgeous. I know I've got the body that you've always wanted. But my darling, you don't have to try and put people down just because you can't be what they are. No, don't mute them. I know you can't afford to buy the new iPhone 16 and buy a gaming laptop all at the same time, my darling. I know you can't. Okay? You just want to be me and have the money that I've got. I know you do. But Andy, let me just get you some cards. Why do I lie to people? I don't, so I wouldn't actually be able to answer that. I see no point in lying to people. Tia, it's paid live today, my darling. So Andy, trying to get money? Oh, trust me, my darling. I ain't trying to get money, but the person I'll be ill will be you, my darling. But straight after this live, I'm going to curse your ass. Straight after this live. Okay, so Rainforest, can you take a little picture of their name and profile picture and send it to me, my darling, please? Because I'm going to have some fun after this live. Never cross a Norse pagan seer, we'll just curse your asses. So this is for you, Andy, my babe. So babe, you got strong and vulnerable. Strong and vulnerable, honey, you're vulnerable, but you ain't strong, boo. You need to work on yourself and work on your life, to be quite frank, okay? You're trying to put people down because you're jealous. You need to start blooming. You need to start getting better. Okay, you need to forgive yourself and heal more. Okay, my darling. You need to become more peaceful. Okay, you need to follow your life in the way that is necessary instead of trying to be other people. Okay. We've also got spinning gold. Look, we know you're broke. We know you don't have money, my darling, and we know you're trying to get it. Okay, so what you need to start doing is focusing on your life instead of others. You need to start actually getting a job, considering it's Friday and it's only 3:21. You need to get a job, my darling. It's not the end of the day. You need to get a job. Oh, honey, by the way, you can't curse me. I'm impossible to get cursed. I've got Odin on my side, my darling. You ain't gonna curse me, trust me. Oh, honey, everyone's my darling. Everyone is. I don't know how to say your bloody name. Thank you for sending the PayPal, my darling. Literally, everyone gets called darling. I will get ill very soon. Highly unlikely, my darling. My health is actually notoriously amazing. Okay? I mean, for God's sake, I'm overweight. I'm 90 kilos. I am. And I'm meant to be 80, 81, 85. I am. And I'm here one of the healthiest people you'll ever see. You're saying I'm going to get cancer? I might date a cancer, that's correct, I might. I don't know yet. It might be a cancer that I date, I don't know. I mean, they're not my favourite star sign. Okay. They ain't my favourite star sign, I'm not going to lie. I do love a Taurus. That's my favourite star sign. Because they're good with money. That's the main reason why I like Tauruses. But yeah. Watch this space. Yeah, watch it because it's got you in it, my darling. If you want one card, my darling, it's £1. Yeah, cancers, they're nice to be friends with, but I don't think I'd date a cancer. Unless there's a cancer that would actually come round, then maybe. Is that a laugh or a grunt? It's whatever you want, my troll. Okay, I mean, trolls grunt, so you grunt, I laugh. But I'll get it. What will I get, my darling? I'm enjoying this way too much. Give me 1 sec, guys. I will get round to the other readings. My darling, what do you believe in? What's your faith? What's your religion? The big C. You think I'm going to date a cancer? I don't know. I don't know. I'll let you know if I do date a cancer. I don't know. I might. I might. But what's your religion, my darling? I'm not a crook, my dear. See, he's refusing to say his religion because he knows he's going against it. You're an atheist, yet you believe in curses and you believe in karma. You can't be an atheist and believe in karma and curses. Bit dumb, aren't you? You didn't think of that, did you? You curse me. You can't curse me that quickly, my darling. That's not how it works. You've been typing too much. You need an altar to curse, my darling. You need a god to help you out. You do. This is hilarious. Tacky, honey, these cost hundreds. I've got about, what, £300 worth in my hands right now? Yeah, about £300 worth in my hands. Awful looking. Oh, I'm sorry. Just because I've got styling, you doesn't, my darling. Don't mean you need it insult. Cheap. Honey, these were about 300. That was over 200. Those were over 70 in total. I don't know what a gurk is. What's a gurk? I've never heard of a gurk. Returns too much. Girl, oh girls, honey, you've got girl nails on as well, my darling. You've got girl nails on as well, my darling. Because everyone's got nails. Everyone has nails, my darling. Attention seeking, yet you're the one that's commenting the live and making yourself look like a big man, but you wouldn't say it to my face. Honey, I have to force myself to laugh, otherwise I'm going to cuss you out. Honey, you know you're cyberbullying, don't you? You wouldn't want to get scratched. Aww. Like, you know what you're doing is like a law, like an offence in the law, right? Don't you? Like, don't you, my darling? Nails in a man. Well, they're not in me. They're on me. I mean, the nail bed's in me, yes. True. They're not. Well, you've got girl nails as well, my darling. It's called a nail bed. It's a nail bed. These are my natural nails. I've just painted them. Woo. I'm sorry I'm more manly than you, my darling, and that I'm not afraid to show my true self. I know you are, but I'm not. Horrendous, honey. The thing that's horrendous is you're a grown-ass man bullying a 20-year-old. That's what the horrendous thing, my darling. I know your parents didn't bring you up properly. I mean, I don't know if you had parents. You might be an orphan, I don't know. Thanks, Alicia. You're giving me free advice. I don't think you are, my darling. I wouldn't take your advice with a barge pole. I'm not telling lies, my darling. I'm spitting facts at you right now. I wouldn't touch your, whatever you call them, with a barge pole. I mean, let's see how many followers you have. Let's have a look. So you've only got 372 followers. Honey, I've almost got 21,000. I'm actually an influencer, micro-influencer, my darling. What are you? You're nothing. You got that in a day. Well, come to me when you've got, let's think about it, 21,000 followers. Then come talk to me. When you're my level, come talk to me. That's when you can be rude. Thank you for the rose, Ollie. Ollie, can I have the law on cyberbullying, please? Can you just put the law, roughly, of cyberbullying in the chat? Thank you, my darling. Oh, that person put one sec. Jamie passed the mental health social care said with distinction and a grade of a D. Oh, that's amazing, my darling. Bravo, bravo. That's amazing, Katie. Very proud of you, boo. Bravo. I want money. Honey, this is my job. Of course I need money. Have you seen the society you live in? Of course I need money. We all need money, my darling. I'm not going to give you my time for free, am I? You pay for my time. You don't just get it for free. Good Lord. I know I'm charitable, but I'm not that charitable. You get yours honestly, then what's your job, my darling? In 1 minute, tell me what your job is. Who am I adding to a list? Paige, I'm adding you to a list. Oh, I just did Katrina. He works at Tesco's. Oh, I used to like Tesco's. Now I know he works at them. Do you know which Tesco's he works at so I can avoid it? Had enough of him. Lol. I was enjoying that. I was enjoying that. Pardon me. Alicia, let me put in perspective. I have a 3-month reading to do. I do. Katrin, I did you, didn't I? I've done Katrin, haven't I? Or Katrin even, sorry. Oh, thank you for letting me know. Only meeting, that's right. That's privately, thank you. Hello, boo. What would you like your 3-month reading on? Do you want it like general, or do you want it as in like, is there anything specific, or do you just want like general? I know, grey man bullying, can't find anything. Give me 1 sec. Cyber. UK law. So, you may be committing a criminal offence in the cyberbullying if the cyberbullying is causing alarm or distress to the victim under the Harassment Act 1997. Okay, my darling. Or can be considered grossly offensive, Malicious Communication Act 1988 and the Communication Act 2003. There we go. So, yes, online harassment can be a crime in the UK. While there isn't a single specific law defining online harassment, Various existing laws can be applied to address different forms of online abuse and harassment. These include offensive related to harassment, malicious communication, and inappropriate use of public electronic communicational network. Can also come under revenge. Oh no, I can't say that one. Can't say that one. But yeah, there you go. I knew it was against the law. You know when you just know but you can't remember? I learned about... Don't judge my high school, but I learned about law in my high school. We were literally for... it wasn't like proper into law. It wasn't like something that you deep dive into. But we did like a whole day on law. I went into like lots of things, and that was one of them. So don't try me unless you're willing to get dealt with. Just finding my fortune telling cards. Give me one sec. Did he disappear? I hope he didn't. I hope he heard that law that I just said. I'm quite impressed with myself. Actually, I know what I'm going to use. He got muted for 1 minute. Is he that impatient that he can't wait 1 minute? I guess he is. General, just the big events happening. Okay, we can do that. You'll be surprised at how much I know. Remember, chat, I have autism. So, with autism, is you hyperfixate on things. And when I want to know something, I will find anything out that I can. And I can find it out quite quickly. Be back, watch. Yeah, he will be. He will be back. So, let's have a look at what you get for your 3 months. I'm going to time this because I want to see how long my 3-month readings last. I've never timed it. Let's have a look. They always come back because I'm that cute looking. Doesn't want a bit of me. I'll let you know if yours came through in a minute, my darling. Just let me just read them. It's for a person in Australia, and I want them to get sleep, so let me just do this. So, for your first month, which is next month, so September we're looking at. And it's up to September, October, November we're doing. So, September. So, my darling, are you in any relationships or wanting to be in any relationships? And are you working or not working? Just in case any of that comes up in the reading. Autistic people are very smart and very blunt. I'm just very blunt with a slight bit of smartness. Not working at the moment. Have been have been talking to a guy at the moment. Okay, that's good. Hello. So, straight off the bat, what I see for you, my darling, is I do see a relationship coming out. This is why I had to ask around it, because I do see that there is a relationship coming for you, my darling, through September. So I do feel like it is going to go further. Grand risings, my darling. At the same time, what I also see here for you, my darling, as well, is I do see that there is going to be a job coming for you. But that's not in September, that's the next month. So we'll go into that a little bit later on. We'll dig deep into that a little later on. What I would say here, though, with the relationship is I feel like it's going to come more the mid of September, my darling. So around about the 16th to the 20th. At the same time, what I'd also say for you as well, my darling, is I feel like there's a slight move coming in September. This is more of a mental move, which means that your mental state of mind is going to be getting better. So that's a lovely positive, my darling. So you should be happy about that, as your mental health is going to be getting better. I do see a celebration coming in that month as well, so I do see some friends taking you out for a celebration or inviting you over to a celebration. There is going to be a passing. Okay, thank you for following. There is going to be a passing, my darling. Okay, now this passing isn't necessarily going to be negative. I feel that this passing is more of someone being removed from your life. Okay, they're not going to be staying in your life. Okay, my darling, so I do feel like they are being removed. Okay, this is actually a very big positive, my darling. Okay, at the fact that they're being removed from your life because you don't need them. Okay, you do not need them in your life, my darling, at all. So they're going, they're being gone. Ta-ta, toodle-pip, auf Wiedersehen. Okay, so that is going to be a very big positive there for you. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I do see money change as well. So what this could be is as you're going out the end of September, going more into October, that could be when the new job is going to be starting, or could be when you're finding the new job, hence new money coming in. Mental state move is going better because of the new relationship that is coming into your life. Okay, my darling. I feel like there is definitely going to be someone trying to court you as well. So we do have a courting happening. This will happen more in the evening, so I do see some evening dates coming for you. This will be around about the 17th. Okay, I feel the 17th for you, my darling, so that is a beautiful positive. Okay, 17th, 17th, 17th. Okay, massive positive coming for you. At the same time, what I'd also say for you here as well, my darling, is I feel like there is going to be more of an opening for you. Okay, do you know what I mean by opening? Opening of opportunity. Just want to check before I go on to the next bit. This really resonates. I'm glad it does. But yeah, there's more of an opening of an opportunity coming your way, my darling. So that's a good thing that is coming for you as well. This opportunity is for a friendship, so a new friendship coming in. Female, Libra. Okay, my darling. I also see a Greek friend coming in. I feel like they're over on holiday, my darling. Okay. So I feel like that's going to be a social media friendship that is coming in your way, my darling. So that is going to be a positive as well. I feel you're looking at a situation in a wrong way. I feel like you've had a falling out with somebody, my darling, and I feel like you're looking at a situation in a negative way, a wrong way. Thank you for the follow, by the way. So what this could be suggesting here, my darling, is you sort of need to open up your mind, see it from the other person's aspect as well. I don't know if this has happened yet or going to happen. We can look into that. Do you want me to see if it's going to happen? Or would you rather not know when it's going to happen? Thank you for following. I'm going to have to make that bigger once again. Thank you for the follow. Actually, a few guys that have been interested in me, and my friend is Greek. I have also been reminiscing about a friendship that ended last year. Ah, okay. So that could be the new friendship will be going back in from that as well, my darling. But you have to learn to see it from their point of angle as well. So it could be you're going to have that spat again, but you get the friendship back. Okay. You would know exactly who the Greek friend is. And they are someone I met online. Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. There's definitely coming a holiday. There's a Greek person on holiday coming towards you, my darling. So this is going to be a fabulous time for you, okay, my darling? Absolutely fabulous. Let's see what else you get. We're still in September, this reading is. We've not even moved out of September yet. Once I just got to ban somebody on my Twitch. There we go. Sorry about that. Right, health-wise for you, I feel like your health is going to be quite good, my darling. So I do feel like that is a positive. And I feel like that is going to stay positive for you as well, my darling. Okay, so I feel like your health is going to be doing okay. I feel like it is going to be doing better. Much, much, much better. So we do have that positive here for you as well, my darling. Okay. What I would also say here for you as well, my sweetie, is... I feel there's some sad news coming your way. So I think you're going to be applying for some jobs soon, but I don't think you get the first one, but I think it's the second one. So I feel like the sad news is you not getting the first job you apply for. But the second job would be the positive news, okay, my darling? So yeah, sad news going into positive, okay, my darling? Does September make sense? So it's taken us 8 minutes to do 1 month. Can someone times 3 by 8? Thank you. But let's go on to the next one. 24. So yeah, it could take about 24 minutes to sort of reading. So let's see what else you get. So we're into October now. Now October, I'm hearing straight off the bat, money, 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 money. You know the song, money, money makes the world go round, world go round. You know that one? That's what I'm hearing for you, my darling, is money makes the world go round. As I say that, we've got like the world going round. Right, we've got new work colleagues here, my darling. So this is the month of money for you. You're going to be going to a Halloween party as well, my darling. So that's going to be a positive as well, my darling. There is going to be a slight little bit of an illness, more of a hangover, it feels like. I don't think you're going to get a hangover from drinking though, my darling. I feel like this is from, it's like the feeling of a hangover. That's just because you've not drank enough. Okay, so it's a feeling of being hungover, but it's literally just because you've not drunk enough, my darling. Okay, that's right, Alicia, have a good time at the doctor's, or what you can. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like you will spend a little bit of the day in bed. Okay. You are a lightweight now. I'm still a heavyweight. Even though I went ages without drinking, I'm still a heavyweight. Which is not good. But hey, I was born a heavyweight, that's the sad thing. But yeah, I feel like that's more from like just not drinking enough, my darling. Okay, from not drinking like enough water. I feel like there will be some drinking time for you, which is where you'll be in bed for a couple of days from a hangover. And that will be after the Halloween party, so going more into November, but we'll get into that. You're going to be working retail for a bit, my darling, through this month, just to get some money up until Christmas time, Yule time. Okay, so you are going to be working retail. Okay, my sweetie, I know that is not ideal for you, my darling, because you're much better than retail, but it's literally just to get some money into your bank account. Okay, that's literally all it is. Okay, my sweetie pie. So you will get that, don't worry. Okay, you will get that. You will get the money that you need. But retail is what you need right now. Okay, to get the money. What I'd also say about this month as well, my darling, this is where you are going to grow. This is where money is going to start flowing in. Okay. I think it won't be a very good pay. Okay, it's not going to be like the best pay, but it's going to afford your bills and stuff. Okay, so that is going to be a positive, my darling. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is you've got to act a little bit more like a child. Okay? Now, children know exactly what they want to do when they're older. You don't. So what you need to do through that month is figure out, what am I going to do for my life? Okay? I mean, I don't know how old you are, but we don't need to if you don't want to say. But you've got to think, what am I going to do for my life? Okay, so for example, me, I'm streaming to 4 different platforms. I am. 4 platforms. And I've chosen to do tarot for my life. I know I'm going to have to get a part-time job. This ain't going to pay bills. Okay. Honey, I do see you. I'm just in a paid reading. They paid £53, my darling. Okay, they take priority. Hello. Hello, Jay. Sorry, my voice went then. So you've got to work out what you want to do next. Okay, so this month is, as well as getting a job, it's then working out what you're going to do, because you're not going to stay in retail your whole life, my darling. Okay, I feel like the retail is going to be more part-time. Okay, it's going to be more part-time. Okay, but you're going to get there. Hello, Humble. Yes, I'm from the UK. Lizzie, if you'd like a reading, link in the bio, my darling. Okay, or my PayPal's Jamie the Oracle. If you want the price list, just let me know and I can tell you. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like this is where your colours are going to start shining. There is a prison, involvement with prison, my darling. I don't think you'll be going to prison, so hold your horses. I can see you getting worried. There is no involvement with prison, my darling. What I would say here for you, my darling, is I feel it's more you visiting somebody. Okay. And it's more someone that has a connection with prison, so I don't feel like they're going to be in prison, my darling. Okay, it's just you visiting someone that has a connection with the prison, okay? Does October make sense to you? Before we move into the final month of November. Thank you for the taps, my darlings. We're so close to 20k likes. You know exactly who I'm talking about. That's amazing. Right, November. So we're out of September, out of October, straight into November we go. Let's see what you get. Good afternoon. Thank you for the follows. Let's see exactly what you get. Right, November, you've got a bit of a false person coming your way, my darling. Thank you for the shares. Okay, you got a bit of a false person coming your way. Someone that isn't telling quite the truth towards you, okay, my darling? What I would say here is this person's trying to extort you. So this person's trying to get money out of you. Okay. They're making you think, oh, I'm poor. I don't have the money. I need the help. Okay, so then you're going to want to try and help them. Be very careful with this. This person's trying to manipulate you, my darling. Okay, which is not what we need in that month at all, especially since it's coming up to a holy time, as some would say. I just say it's coming up to the time of celebration of winter going back into spring. Celebrating the light that's been lost. I'd also say this is the month of gambling, so I feel like you might do a little bit of gambling, my darling. With some friends. It might be you going out with some friends, playing a couple of card games, or it might be you going out somewhere with some friends, like a casino or something. I also see a theatre night as well coming for you. Why do I see Sydney the Opera House? I see Sydney Opera House for you. I do. Except I don't think you're going to be able to go there in like September, but there is an opera house thing coming for you. So it could be a present. It could be someone buying you tickets to go to Sydney Opera House. Thank you for subscribing, Anya. How are you, boo? Okay. Thanks for the follow. I do feel like this is the month of good fortune for you as well, my darling. Okay. So this is a very good month. Ooh. I feel like you might be making some deals with somebody as well. Okay. Okay. You do actually end up gambling more in November, because you go home and there is a casino in my hometown. Oh, amazing. If you win millions, remember who's your tarot reader. Remember who your tarot reader is, boo. I'll always be here for you. I'll be your personal tarot reader if you're a millionaire, trust me. If you're a millionaire and you want a personal tarot reader to like literally be there to be your tarot reader, I'm here to hire, honestly. Thank you for the follow. Right, what else do I see for you? Yeah, so this is a month of jolliness. Okay, like I said, it's jolliness. Again, be careful on the gambling, my darling. Watch what you're doing, watch where you're going on that month. Okay, thank you for the follow. Here's my parcels. One sec. Door! There we go. Sorry for anyone's ears that was just burst. You might be a bit of financial hardship, my darling, through November. Okay, and I think that is due to gambling. It doesn't mean you're going to be poor, my darling. It just means you're not going to have as much money as you started with. I'd watch out, to be quite frank. Okay, I want you to prove me wrong with that, and I want you to have more money than you started with. Okay, your lucky numbers for these 3 months is, so September is a nice 666. Your October is 1414, and then your November is a nice round 777. Thank you. Okay, my darling, does that all make sense?
Let's try again, shall we?
There's my Amazon order. And that reading took about 18 minutes. You're very welcome, my darling. You're very welcome. So that is my Amazon order. It's very light. I haven't forgot you, boo. Don't worry. Yes, you can get on a list, Anya. You're a sub read, aren't you, my darling? What are you? So you're a £5 sub read. I can add you for that. Part of me wants to go and look at what I've ordered. I've forgotten what I've ordered. Give me 1 second. If I break a nail, you're going to hear a lot of cuss words. Fucking hell. If I break a nail, you're going to hear a lot of cuss words coming out of my mouth. That's all I'm saying. I almost just broke a nail. Use a knife? Honey, I've got ticks. If I tick while holding a knife, that's going to go in a wall or in me. I'm good, thank you. I use a pen. Aha! That's my golf club. That's my golf club. It's to go on my driver. And this is my phone case. That's my phone case that I've ordered. I think the iPhone 16 is huge. But that's the phone case for it. Then again, so is my phone. So I got that. Look, I'm not buying a flip phone, so I thought I'd buy a flip case. like that. Thank you for the follow. And then I got myself, do you guys want to see the new camera? I will get around to the readings again, I'm just having a mini break. I got myself a new camera as well for my laptop when I do streaming. So we got that little thing and it clips on to your screen basically. And yeah, that's a little camera. Hello. So that's quite cool. I'm correct. I can plug that into my phone. Can't plug it into these phones, but I can take that off and put the other end on it, which will turn it into a phone one, if I'm correct. Yeah, so I can plug that into a phone now. And that will now work on my phone. Well, that'd be cool. And that is basically my iPhone. Not my iPhone, that's just basically everything I bought. And that's about £60. Maybe a little bit more. Actually, I think they're about 70 quid in total. I think out of all my electronical things, that was my cheapest thing I bought. And I was right, I didn't order myself, because I was stupid, a bucking phone protector, screen protector even. So I need to order one of those. I need to order I need to order a screen protector and a camera protector. As well. No, I'm going to go a really cheap one. I'm going to get about £6 off Amazon, and then when I go to an Apple store, I'll get them to put a screen, like, so you can't see my screen on it. That's what I do. I always get a cheap one and then I go and pay Apple to go and put one on for me. It's about 30 quid every time I do it, but it's worth it. Yeah, privacy screen. So I pay about 30 quid. So I pay like 6 quid off Amazon for Gorilla screen. And then I pay about 30 quid to get a privacy screen put on professionally. And then that will last me my whole phone life. I don't have to get another screen put on. Unless I crack the screen and have no idea how I've cracked it, then that's different, which I have done. Do I have rainforest? Hello. So I'm just adding people to the list that need to be added. Yeah, I can do a gem for you, my darling. No, I didn't see what you said earlier. That might have been a time I was having a go at a guy. I don't know. Right. We're going to do you a pick-me-up, General. We are. So it's not tough love. It's just pick-me-up. I've got the perfect deck for it. Here we go. I said yesterday I was afraid of getting the message from boss about no pay, and yep, I got it. You need to report them, because what they're doing is they're basically getting free labour out of you. So yeah, he's getting free pay out of you, my darling. You're not called yet, Anya, don't worry. So you need to report them, my darling, because they're being illegal. Right, you've got money coming your way, my darling. Okay. Because of all the honour that you've put into life, my darling, you're getting money coming your way, okay, boo? What I would also say here as well, my darling, is I see that there is going to be a change of colour coming your way. Okay. I know it's not easy to find jobs where you are, my darling, but you do need to report that job for misconduct. I feel like you're about to get a spot of colour into your life, my darling. Okay, a new spot of colour. Okay. What I would also say here as well, my darling, is I feel like this is your time of healing as well. This is your time with yourself. This is your time to be yourself, okay, boo? What I would say here for you as well, my darling, is I would say this is your time of opening yourself up for more positivity. Okay, more positivity. You need to release all the negativity, my darling. Okay, move on. Okay. I feel like your wishes are going to be granted to you as well, my darling, okay? Which is what I would say here is this is why new money is coming here for you, okay? Okay. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is you need to build up your wall a little bit. Defend yourself more, okay, my darling? You're growing. Okay, you're growing, my darling. You need to reclaim yourself, though, but you are growing. What I would also say for you as well, my darling, is I would say there's a lot more positivity coming your way. Okay? There is more positivity coming your way, so don't worry about that, my darling. Okay? It is becoming more positive as we speak. Okay? But you need to be courage. You need to have more courage, my darling. Okay? Because you're on the right course. You're going in the right direction. You're going in the right passage. Okay? You just need to be positive about it. Okay? Positive, positive, positive. Okay, my darling? you're just going through a temporary imbalance, my darling, okay? What I say to you is, as this literally says, is speak into action. Okay, speak it into action. Make it happen. Okay, my darling, make it happen. Okay? And I can tell you now, you will not regret it. I also feel like Mark has decided to make it work with A. I don't think he has. I feel like he wants to make it work as a friendship, but I feel like he still wants to come towards you, my darling, okay? You need to take a pause though, my darling, but you need to share your burden with other people. You need to let other people know what you're going through, okay? Because what I would say here is have boundaries, but don't have limits, okay? Boundaries protect you, limits stop you, okay? So don't limit yourself, okay, my darling? Hello, Ollie. You need to have more boundaries for yourself, my darling. Okay, protect yourself more. Okay, my sweetie. So my phone's just going low power. Just they're like, I fucking know. Use your intuition more, okay? Ollie, see another watch he wants. Where's the watch, my darling? It's been a week since he has talked. Honey, honey, honey. Stay positive, okay? If you keep thinking, I can tell you now, some of my friends don't hear from me for about a month, okay? They don't hear from me for about a month, and then they suddenly do. You'll be fine, okay, my darling? You'll be fine, okay? You just need to embrace yourself, heal yourself, okay, my darling? You know how I said you need courage earlier? Courage with it in, okay? You need to surrender to yourself, my darling, okay? Believe in yourself, be positive with yourself, okay? He's still coming towards you, my darling. He's still coming for you, okay? I don't see that he's going to be leaving you anytime soon, okay, my darling? Okay, you just need to be positive about him, okay, boo? Positive, positive, positive about him. And I can tell you now, you will work out. I can tell you now, you will succeed, okay, my darling? What I would just say here is just hold yourself back, okay, boo? Does that make sense? That's basically what I said in that little bit. Correct. That is correct, my darling. In a couple of weeks, your money will be great. That is correct. But yeah, does that make sense, boo? And he will be ending with her and coming this way. That is correct, yes. He'll be ending with her and coming your way, my darling, yes. Ollie, check your snap, my darling. Yeah, does that all make sense, my darling? Yes, you've still got the big winnings, my darling. Be positive. Okay, keep saying I'm going to win. Okay, keep saying I'm going to win. We're going to win big. Okay. You're very welcome, my darling. Gotta be positive. Yes, no crash on Gram. Let me just get through paid readings, Ollie. And here's some batteries low. Okay, we will get to you if you just stick around, boo. I'm glad I make you feel better, boo. Do, do, do. Right, give me one sec, guys. Ollie, you still in the chat? So, should Ollie buy this watch? You got a yes, my darling. You got a yes. Okay. Basically, you've spent £1,000 in 2 days. And as I say that, you don't need to bring up what I bought. Just saying. Do I have Paige? Okay, you've almost spent £1,000 in 2 days. I said almost. Hello, Paige. What would you like your reading on, my darling? God knows what that sounded like for you guys. Yeah, you can ask it offline. I mean, Ollie, I'm also live on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook as well. So if that phone dies, I'll just get everyone to move over to the other socials. Questions on PayPal? Thank you. Thank you for the follow. Paige, what are the feelings/actions of Esther Pisces after our date last night? Ooh, let's have a look. You'll probably get a refund, my darling. I give refunds, I do. If you miss your reading, I just refund it. If you miss your reading on a private, it's different. I will try and reschedule you twice, and if you can't do either of the reschedules, there are no refunds. So, always make sure you can make it. So, Tia, let's have a look, boo. Let's see what you get. You paid for live, so yeah, if you have to go before we get to you, you'll just get refunded. So Tia, right. I feel like there's going to be another date between you guys. I feel like you guys are going to go out again. I feel like he's very happy with you, my darling, and I feel like he still wants you. I feel like he's been looking back at the situation and been there like, I need to keep going. Okay, he knows that you're perfect. Okay, he knows that he needs you. He knows that he needs to stick with you, my darling. So I see that he is going to be coming back to you, my darling. Okay, in a very positive manner. Okay, very positive, my darling. Okay. I feel like he's in a massive enjoyment of you at this moment in time. I feel like he is deeply in love with you as well, my sweetheart. What I would also say here for you as well is I feel like he's feeling more open with you. I feel like he's feeling more protected with you as well, my darling. So I feel like he does want you. I feel like he's a little bit more held back. Okay, he's almost got the vibe of I'm not moving on even when necessary. Okay, so I don't think he's ever going to move on from you. I don't think he ever could. You'll always live rent-free in his mind. What I would also say for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he's going to be a little bit of a beggar with you, okay? So I feel like he's always going to be like talking to you, being a little bit needy. Thank you for the follow. Okay, so I would watch out for that, my darling, is that there is going to be a little bit of neediness with you. What I would also say here is I feel like there's a little bit of sorrow for you, but I don't think it's going to be much. I feel like it just might be where you might get a little bit self-conscious if he hasn't texted you in a couple of days, my darling. Okay. What I would also say for you as well, my darling, is I feel like there is a chance of marriage between the both of you as well. Okay, thank you for the follow. So there is that high chance as well, my darling. There is that positivity as well. Okay, so we do have that hope. What I would also say this as well, my darling, is I feel like he is wanting. Okay. Yeah, there's going to be some sexy time. Okay, you guys are going to have sexy time, my darling. So we do have that positive as well. Okay, we do have that positive of sex. There is great fortune coming between you guys as well, Fortuna. So what I would say here for you, my darling, is I feel like there is going to be that positivity in the mix as well. Okay, meaning more finances between the both of you. I feel like he is highly thinking of you. I don't think that he's ever stopped thinking of you, my darling. Okay, I don't think he ever could stop thinking of you. I feel like he still wants you. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he's going to become more open. I feel like he's a little bit money orientated at this moment in time. And I feel like that is just because he needs the money. He wants to treat you, so he does need money, money, money. What this would also suggest around here as well, my darling, is I feel like he's been talking to someone behind your back. Not in a dating way at all. I feel like he's been talking to them to try and find out more information about you. Thank you for the finger hearts. Okay, so I feel like he's been wanting more information about you, my darling. So we do see that talking as well, okay? What I would also say here for you as well, my sweet, is I feel like this means that he is going to become more open. At the same time, I'd also say for you as well is I feel like he's going to be more guided by you. So there is going to be more of a guide. You are going to set the tone. So we do have that positivity as well. Okay, my darling, does that make sense? Let's see, let's see. I feel like that is a mask, my darling, but I feel like that mask is going to be removed quite quickly, okay, my darling? But yeah, I do feel like that is a mask, yes. Does that all make sense, boo? You're very welcome, my darling. You're very welcome. Thank you for the hand heart, my darling. I think you guys have almost paid, like, helped me pay off, like, get the money back from what I've spent this week. Literally. How is everyone doing? Right, I'm just going to close my list because my phone's going to die if I'm not careful. Doesn't mean I won't do yes or no's. It just means that I just had to temporarily close it so we don't die. I know you paid before I close, my darling. Don't worry, you're on it. I'll add you in a second. Do I have Kerry? Hello, Boo. What would you like your reading on, my darling? I'm just reading for the people that are paid, my darling, because my battery's on 13%, so we'd be lucky if we get yes or no's in or not. 1, are you being spiritually awakened? Let's see. I feel like you are. 2, will your romantic partner come soon? Yes. And 3, what's Shane's energy towards you? Are they your lover, my darling? Or are they someone that you would like to be in a relationship, or just a friend? You're together but separate. Okay. Is it male or female, just so I don't misgender? You're a girl, he's a boy, okay. Right, let's see what's going on between you guys. Right. I don't think that you two are going to get back together, my darling. I don't think that he's going to be your lover. I feel that there is going to be a loss between the both of you, okay? So I do feel like you two are going to lose contact with each other in a love way. I do feel that you are going to become more of a friends, okay, my darling? I do think that there is another lover coming in for you, but I do feel like this one has been cheating on you, the one that you're with right now. I feel like he has been talking to other people online. So almost doing it that way. There is a bit of corn hub as well being used as well, my darling. Okay, so you're not the only one in his life. What I would also say for you as well, my darling, is I don't think that this guy's ever been fully into you. I feel like he was at the start, but I feel like as it's moved on, it's gone into separation time. Okay. I feel like the cheating's only been in the recent last couple of days. I do. But I do think that there is someone much better coming for you, my darling. Okay, and when I say much better, I mean much, 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 much better. Okay, someone much more for you, okay? What I would also say for you as well, my darling, is I feel like this new person's going to become more open. I feel like they're going to be more loyal. I feel like they're going to be more victorious between you as well. But I also feel like the relationship's going to be more looked after between the both of you as well. Hello, Joa. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like this is where the relationship with you and him is going to come to an end. Okay, so the new guy can come in. At the same time, I feel like the one that you're with is the sort of person that's mostly in it for the money, not really anything else, to be quite frank, okay? So I feel like that is where it's gone wrong, is the fact that they're just there for money. Okay, they're just there for money. Okay, so what I would say here is watch out, my darling. Okay, be careful, be very, very careful. Okay, I wouldn't stay for it. Okay, I would end it if I was you. If I was in your shoes, he'd be gone. Okay, if I was in your shoes, he'd be gone by now. Then again, I do tarot, so he'd be gone before I was even in your shoes. What I would say is I feel like the one that you're with right now is a very childish sort of person. Always masks, always hides what's going on. True. I don't think they're ever truthful to you. I think that they're very hardworking, but always masking. Okay. No truth being told, no truth being shown. So what I say to you here is you've got to be very, very, very careful, my darling. This person needs to go, needs to be gone. You are heading on the right steps to new success, though, so you are heading into new directions, new success for you, and new excitement as well. Okay. I do see that the person that you will be dating is foreign. I don't think they are from where you are. I do think they're from abroad, but I can tell you now they're dashing. I can tell you now they're dashing. Okay. Now, with your gifts, yes, you will develop them. It's going to take about a year to develop them, my darling. You would work well with the crystal ball. Okay, crystal ball and gypsy cards, aka playing cards, or just other gypsy cards. Okay, tarot, not really your thing. Okay, I don't think you'd work well with tarot. Okay, my darling. Does that all make sense? You're very welcome, my darling. I'm glad I'm the best for you. Glad I stuck around. Aww. Can't wait to get my nails done tomorrow. This is a pain in my ass. I can't use that finger because I'll break my nail. Like, I will rip my nail off. Literally. You don't know what a crystal ball is? Right. Right. Oh. That is a crystal ball. Mine's small, I need to get a big one. But that is a crystal ball, my darling. Okay? It's basically a crystal like a ball. You can get any sort. Mine's clear, but you can get any sort of crystal balls. I'm trying to get an obsidian one. I am. No, this is one. I charge £77.77 to do a crystal ball reading. I do. And then if you want a little what is it? And then if you want to book a love my nails, thank you. And then with me you can also book something called a lithomancy. If you want to learn how to use one, book a private session with me, my darling, and I can teach you how to use it. Okay. But yeah, so that's basically what it is. You're welcome, my darling. So, talking of people, next person, do I have Anya? Anya, not Anya. Do I have Anya? Got 9% left. Hello, boo. What would you like your reading on? But you get your funds from Dom, let's see. Let's have a look. Yes, you will, my darling, yes. know you want Dave's intentions. Is Dave a new person? Don't be sorry, Alicia. Yes. Okay, let's have a look. Let's see what you get. Yeah. I don't think that he would be good for a relationship, my darling. I feel like a friendship would be good with him, but not a relationship. I feel like he's too fresh out of one for it to work. Okay. So what I would say here is I wouldn't even try, my darling. I would just move on. I don't think it would work at all. I feel like you would like to try, but I just don't feel like it would work. Okay, I just honestly do not feel like you could work it with him, to be quite frank. Okay, I feel like you could definitely try if you would like to. Okay. What I would also say of him as well, my darling, is I don't think that he's a loyalist. Okay. I don't think it'll eventually work, no. As a friendship, yes, but no. Anything else? No. Okay, friendship, yes, so. Okay, my darling. What I would also say for you as well, my darling, is I feel like you guys will have some lovely dates when you try. Okay, you will. You will have some lovely dates for each other. I just don't see it working between you two, okay? I don't see it's possibly viable for the both of you, okay? I think that is where the problem lies, okay, my darling? So that is where you got to be careful, okay, my sweetie? What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like this is going to make him more open with you. I feel like he will, okay? Have a good one, Alicia. I feel like he will leave Nicole, but I feel like by the time he leaves her, it won't be a good time for you. Okay, definitely won't be a good mental time for him. Okay, but fresh out of a relationship, no. Okay, there is nothing. Okay, absolutely nothing that you guys can do to work it out between one another. Trust me on this one. Okay, absolutely nothing, my darling. Okay. Yeah. I feel like there's just too much negativity. Will he leave by next year? Let's see. I feel like he will, judging by the cards that we've got. So yeah, I feel like he will leave by next year, my darling. I still wouldn't see it being viable. I think he's bi. I'm going to be bold, and I think to say he's bisexual, my darling. Okay. I think he's got his eyes on someone else. Okay, I think he likes you, but I think he's got his eyes on someone else as well. Okay, my darling. So what I would say here is, no, that's not going to work. Okay. Does that all make sense? Hello, Pam. Yeah, he'll leave Nicole by next year, yes. You're very welcome, my darling. Right, let's see who's next. Oh, shit. Ugh, I'm knocking everything over. Right, do I have Samantha? Hello. Would you like to read it on, Boo? PayPal, thank you. So Samantha, yours says you and S broke up with you on Wednesday. You've been going through a miscarriage. Ah, okay. 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 So you want how he feels. And what do I see you guys moving forwards, Will? We work things out. Okay, we can have a look. We can have a look. Yeah, don't worry, my darling. As soon as I saw what you put, I quickly stopped reading it out loud. Let's see what you get. Right. You will be getting back together, my darling, okay? And I feel like there will be talk over the evening. So yes, you guys will be getting back together. There is definitely going to be talk over evening, my darling. I feel like he has been talking with his friends, only his very close friends. There's been 2 close friends, okay, that he's been talking to. And I feel like he's been explaining the situation to them, okay, my darling. Hello. So I feel like they've been saying you need to get back with her, okay. So I feel like you will be getting back. I feel like there'll be contact by this evening and by the next. Okay, my darling, so we do have that positivity as well. What I would say is this isn't going to be a singular loss. Okay, my darling. You will gain from it as well, my darling. Okay, you will gain. So I do see that as well. Okay. They might be terrible influences, but they have seen how good together you have been. Okay. And they know that he loves you and you love them. Okay, my darling. And they're going, you're making a mistake. Okay. Although they're bad influences, they know on this one he was happiest with you. Okay, my darling, so even they know that he's making a mistake by not being with you right now. Okay. I feel like he's feeling quite crushed right now. Okay, I feel like there's a lot of regret going through his eyes. I see a child coming back into your life, my darling. Okay. We have a rainbow child coming in for you, boo. Okay, so we do have a rainbow child coming in your way, which is also a positive as well. We do love to see those. Okay, my darling, so we do have a positive coming for you, boo. What I would also say for you as well is I feel like there is definitely more opportunity coming your way. Okay, a lot more opportunity for the both of you. What I would also go as far as saying, my darling, is I feel like there is definitely caring. Okay, definitely caring. Okay. What I would also say for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he's just been very overwhelmed. Okay. Ollie, if you want your other question answered on Instagram, if you move over to my YouTube, Facebook or Twitch. What I would also say, my darling, is I feel like there is going to be newfound hope. I feel like he's going to be very loyal towards you. I do feel like there is definitely love coming for you, my darling. So we do have that positivity as well. There is definitely the love coming in forth, okay? What I would also say for you as well, my darling, is I feel like there could actually be marriage between you two. I don't think there's going to be any poverty between you two, my darling. No, no, no. Okay, so I don't see a poverty between the both of you. What I would also say for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he's going to become more open. I feel like he is going to fight for you as well. Okay, I feel like he is regretting his past, my darling, and I feel like he's regretting with not being with you, okay? What I would also say as well, my darling, is I feel like he does want to become more close. Okay. I see you guys getting back together within the next 2 weeks, okay? Hello, Ollie. Okay, within the next 2 weeks, my darling, okay? Hello, girly devil. How are you, boo? yeah, you guys will be moving back together, my darling, okay? I also see when he has enough money, my darling, I see that you guys will be moving in with each other as well, okay? Like, you guys will be moving in, okay, my darling? I'm doing very good, thank you. How are you doing? Yeah, honey, new child. Okay, new child coming in. Okay, and he's definitely going to be... I shouldn't be laughing, but I am. Okay, look, new child. We even got the child card with the stork. Okay, child card with stork. Honey, you got a new child coming in the next 4 months. You're going to be pregnant again within the next 4 months. I know, it's the weekend. I can't wait. Okay, so trust me, my darling, you're going to have a lot of fun, my darling. Okay, I don't really think that there is going to be another miscarriage, because I don't necessarily think it might be. It could be through adoption as well, my darling. Okay, you might go down the adoption route. Okay, I think he wants both of you. He wants a baby and marriage, my darling. But to be quite frank, I feel like he'll settle for adoption if that's what you want as well. Okay, because he knows that he's getting older. He knows he isn't getting younger. So I feel like he wants to settle down as soon as possible. And I feel like he's going to settle down with you, my darling. Okay. I feel like you have a chance of carrying, my darling. I just feel like there's some complications that might make it hard. Okay. I don't really know how miscarriages happen, so I'm not going to go into that. I'm not that side of everything. But what I would say here with you, my darling, is I feel like there is a chance of it coming back. I feel there is a chance of you succeeding in having one. Was there any substances that you took? Not saying it's your fault at all. I just want to see, was there any substances that you took that could have affected how it happened? Or did you have any like falls, or was it just literally a natural miscarriage? If you don't mind me asking. You don't have to answer if you don't want to. Just put don't want to answer if you don't want to. Natural, okay. I feel like you just need to have faith in yourself, my darling. Okay, I know it's easier said than done, but have faith. Okay, have faith. I guess the good thing that we can see from this, my darling, at least it was an early loss and that it wasn't very developed. Okay, so that is a good thing there. Okay, but what I would say is it is going to get easier. It is going to get better. Remember, I see things very black and white. So I'm sorry if I'm sounding harsh or a bit rude. I'm not meaning to, or insensitive. I'm live on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook and TikTok. So I'm talking to 4 different platforms, my darling. Okay. Is he heartbroken? I feel like he is heartbroken about you, my darling. I feel like he's broke everything off within a heartbeat without actually thinking of what's going to happen, without actually thinking about the consequences. Okay, my darling, I don't think he's actually thought any of it through, and I feel like there is big regret. Okay, I feel like there is big regret, my darling. Does that make sense? I feel like I feel like there will be contact tonight, my darling. Yes. You know when you want to get up to close the door, but you can't be asked to. That's me right now. I feel like you'll see him next in person next week, but I feel like you'll start talking again today or tomorrow. Okay, so next week will be in person, and it's today or tomorrow for the contact. Okay, my darling. Thank you for the follow. But yeah, does that make sense, boo? Same as 3% left of my battery on my phone. I've got a 1 card and a yes or no to do for someone on YouTube. It'll be him contacting you, my darling. Okay, and yes, it will be heartfelt. Okay, boo. Girly devil, thank you for following, my darling. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, he will step up. He will step up. But yeah, does that make sense though? Yeah, he is sad, my darling, he is. Where am I from? I'm from the UK. No, there will be no messing around, my darling. No. No messing around. But does that make sense, Boo? So it's on 2% now. You're very welcome, my darling. Ooh, Netherlands, nice. So do I have Joa? Thank you for the follow. I'm on the last two. I have to be, that's on 2%, that's on 17. Jesus might be the way for you, my darling, but Thor and Odin were the way for me, my darling. Thank you. Do I have Joa? And while I wait for that, is Ollie here? Hello, Joe. What is your question, Boo? And while I wait for that, Ollie says, should I send T a message this week asking if I can talk to him and A on the week of the 16th of September? Let's see. Yes, you should, Ollie. Yes, you should. But yeah, Joe, what's your question, Boo? So today I left ours and posted a card, but apparently someone took it and she didn't see it. Okay. So what's the question, my darling? Right, while I wait for that, TikTok, it's been nice streaming for you guys, but I'm going to have to go visit your 1%, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye for now, TikTok. Yeah, my TikTok's end of visit's about to die on me. So your question is, will she see the new one that you left for her today, and what will her reaction be? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Right, so I feel like she will see the letter, my darling, yes. I feel like she will see it. I don't think it is going to be taken away from her. I feel like she will be very happy about it, my darling. I feel like she will enjoy it. And I feel like this is going to be a talking point for you guys, okay, my darling? So we do have that positive as well. What I would also say here for you guys as well is I feel like this is going to be more of an open opportunity for the both of you. I feel like she's going to be coming closer. I feel like she's going to be talking more. I feel like there's going to be more of an open conversation between the both of you. It is going to take time. I don't think that she's going to contact you straight away after seeing it. But I feel like it'll be within the next day or two, okay, my darling? Does that make sense? How long have you done... I've been doing tarot for now in my life. I've been doing it about 3 or 4 years now. I have. But I've got over 20,900 people on TikTok as followers. I've done about thousands of readings now. I do need to get a life. There you go. Yeah. And I feel like you guys will talk successfully, my darling. I feel like you will succeed, and I feel like she will start chasing after you again, my darling. So I do feel like she's going to start chasing for you, okay, boo? Does that all make sense, boo? She restarted to talk yesterday after 2 weeks of my saying a word. So she asked me how I was, and I haven't been nowhere to be seen. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. You're very welcome, my darling. Well, I'm going to pop off for you guys as well now because I've got 14% left on my iPad. We will actually be able to start doing longer streams because I'll be doing it through my laptop. So we should be constantly on charge when we're streaming, so I don't have to unplug it, because with these I have to unplug because I have to take out my microphones, which then distorts the sound for you guys. With the laptop I can just plug it in and keep everything going, so we can literally just keep going. We can do marathons. I won't, because I'll be knackered and you'll just see me head first on the table, but it means we can do longer and better ones. And the only way I could actually deal with this was with you guys, so thank you all so much for actually being here, supporting and helping out, because I wouldn't be able to afford anything that I buy if it wasn't for you guys buying readings and supporting me and just being there. So thank you all so much, and I'll see you on the next one. Have a good one. Mwah.